live from beautiful Oriole Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Coming up on the first pitch, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Two down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Carroll, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And that's a strike. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And gone. A solo shot. Home run number 5 on the season. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. In the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Struck him out looking. Bottom of the first. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Holiday leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Perdomo on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson went deep in his most recent game. Popped up. Marte under it. And there's two down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Batting third, first baseman.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses inside. 3-1. That one fouled hard the other way. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. So he just clears the wall and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Just missed. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the second game of the series. And that's it at the knees for a strike. Hit in the air left field. And that's the inning.
As time changed, my mind changed as well. The spells kept L's in rotation, spacing out. Then he took the light out. The rap game of giants, playing shots to the top. Pop tops thinking good melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhymes gonna blow up.
Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Outside low, and that's ball one. Murakami with 4 runs batted in his last game. In the air left field. Beavers gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
No, that's low.
Tied up here in the early going. Check swing. He went. And the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Grounds one to short, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now Gabriel Moreno on the ground to short, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore. Jordan Westburg. Westburg wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. brings it in. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Samuel Basayo.
Sliced hard but foul.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Murakami takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Dylan Beavers will hit next. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Waste no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 0-1. High chopper to third. Bregman there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Alexander with a homer in his last game. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
Ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Line drive and foul ball. The 0-1. That clips the corner. That just misses, and the count 1-2. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo, 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses, ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Beavers moving under this one. And that is that.
Gotta get it live, but it's not enough. Think it's time I run it, double triple whoa, 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 hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cold walk up in the spot, they got my records. I might take your chick.
Bottom of the inning and into the box for Baltimore, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Comes up empty. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Next offering is outside. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Holiday checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
To the right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you.
Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Next to the Diamondbacks, second baseman Patel Marquez.
There's a swing and a miss. Holiday handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here is Munetaka Murakami. Fly to left his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings through that.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's down and in.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just
that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Out to short. Perdomo sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And ball 1. That's a little bit low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball. The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Salvador Perez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
He's
safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Ball 1 there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. So Watt puts runners at first and second, and an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. First and second. No outs. Blaze Alexander getting ready to hit. Up the middle, Henderson. The flip, there's 1. On to first, save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
In the air to left center. Beavers has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Perez in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
Inside, ball 1.
Alexander, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. That's
Ball
too low.
three.
Ball three.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Vasallo.
Ball inside.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. And
Ball
there's a ball.
3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Now he breaks his bat. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Dylan Beavers.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Nick Fortes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards left center. And that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park, top 6. Alex Bregman stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one popped up. Holiday settles under this one. And there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte.
Ball 1.
That misses, and it's 2-0. That one missed.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there, and a full count now. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hard hit, right side. That ends the inning. of the sixth. And into the box for Baltimore, Willie Castro.
Hey!
Just missed. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Ball two.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And another ball. The D-backs up by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson.
That's ball two.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball.
Aiken in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one misses. Ball 3. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Blaze Alexander.
High fly ball, right field. Castro drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Center fielder Jordan Lawler.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Nope, that's inside. That's ball 2.
The Diamondbacks trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Basallo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. And
that's
ball
a ball.
1. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Dylan Beavers.
And it's fouled off. Breaking
Off the
ball
plate, ball 1.
inside. Ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Beavers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball left outside.
And the count is 3-1. The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded. Now the Orioles catcher, Nick Fortes. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's down and away. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Fortes thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it.
Got him.
Now pitching
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Leading off to the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Just
Oh,
missed.
that's too high.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Perdomo not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, two strikes the count. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. And takes low for ball one.
That's a ball.
Just missed. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
The Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Ball to strike. The pitch.
No, inside.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. That's in there. 0-1.
Ball inside.
In for a strike. Good slider. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two on, 1 out. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking. swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Bottom of the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Willie Castro.
Ball. Aye. Ball.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Pitch
That's
misses there, and it's 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And the runner holds. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
That's off the mark. Full count now. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson.
Hey!
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Helsley.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 21, Ryan Helsley.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2. One down. Stepping in, Colton Cowser.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
No, that's down.
Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Nice grab to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Did it with these, never gonna lose, and I'm winning again. Give me my ring, champion teams, I back to back.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Perez,
Nope, that's
the
down.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one for strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Just
Ball 3.
outside. Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now up next for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
They're down to their final strike. Ground ball right
That ball's
side.
foul.
And it goes just foul. That's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And your final 4-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a rooster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call the Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my chain swing.